All right, welcome back to the final reaction. Nick here.
Gabe, the Night Watchman.
And Gabe and I are excited for a little more vengeance, a little more of the Batman. And Gabe, let me tell you this. This is probably easily for 2022, but just the last year, this is probably my most anticipated movie. Huge DC guy, just as like you are. And I'm excited to get a little bit of a taste from this movie because I feel like this movie is going to be amazing, is going to be bonkers, it's going to be so well made, and I cannot believe we get a little more of it today.
You know, I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, the biggest thing to me is that they're exploring the dark Batman. That I need that live action. You got a little bit of it from Ben Affleck and BVS, right? When Batman like is branding people or whatever. But there's a darker Batman out there, and in the graphic novels, you know what I'm saying? You find him. You got the Batman who beats people to a bloody pulp. You know what I mean? Who's like straight just raw with it. And this is like there's that one scene, dude, when he's just like going to ham on somebody. Boom, 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 like that anger, that rage, that early Batman that's still in pain. You know, that year one, year two Batman. I am so excited for this film. You know, I am very, very what's the word? I'm very concerned though, and here's why. Okay, they pushed this thing back what 2 times already, Nick, or something to that effect, and due to COVID, right? And right now, COVID Omicron is exploding again. They're talking about restrictions coming back up or whatever. Now, hopefully, they just saw that Spider-Man made $1 billion. But I get it. DC does not want to put this out until they know movie theaters are full. So I don't want them to push it back anymore because we're supposed to get it in March or something like that. But like for instance, Matrix is the last movie they're releasing on HBO Plus because they realize how much money they're losing by doing the day-and-day release. So now they're trying to go straight to theatrical. And my fear is they're gonna say, wait a minute, $1 billion from Spider-Man? We should at least be able to get, bro. Suicide Squad made $800 million. This should at least get us $1 billion, but they're gonna need theaters to be open 100%, and that's not gonna happen if restrictions come back into place. So please, 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 I know there's more important things in the world, but please don't push this back anymore. I'll lose my mind if they do.
This is what I'm hoping they do. And if it has to be my most anticipated film for 2023, so be it. I want this film. I've already waited this long, have I not? I've already waited this long. I want it to come out. I want to be able to be in a packed house like we were for Spider-Man. That was so much fun. I want to be able to have this film be so successful so they can keep that. I already want them to make more. I haven't seen it yet. I'm assuming it's going to be really, really good. But what I would love for them to do is get back in the lab and let's get going with the second one right now while Omicron is doing his nonsense or whatever. Let's start getting the sequel out so that if it is pushed back to 2023, then bam, 2024, we can get the second one. But I'm super excited to check out this trailer. This is called The Bat and the Cat trailer. You got Zoe Kravitz playing Catwoman, and it looks like they're doing the whole, cat burglar type angle as well, like we saw in The Dark Knight Rises. Anne Hathaway did a fantastic, I'm not a huge fan of hers, but she did a fantastic job in The Dark Knight Rises. So I feel like Zoe Kravitz is going to make her own, but I think she's also going to she might be like the best of both worlds, to tell you the truth, because Selena Kyle, the version by Michelle Pfeiffer, is still my favorite. Not to mention super hot. But even though they went full, licking herself and she's a cat, I don't care. I absolutely love that portrayal. So this might be a combo of both. But I just want to see what this has to offer. Are you ready to check this out?
Absolutely.
All right. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's check this out. Here we go.
Bruce Wayne.
Sorry.
I wouldn't be bothering you here, but your people keep telling me you're unavailable.
Oh!
You really could be doing more for this city.
The man's doing a lot. Oh!
Your family has a history of philanthropy, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing anything.
Dude, I love that.
This good. Oh, that's so nice. That angle of it.
Like You don't know what I'm doing.
He's asking for you.
The killer left this for the Batman. Why is he writing to you?
You came. I've been trying to reach you.
Oh my
Riddler's
gosh.
latest. It's all about the Waynes. If we don't
Oh!
stand up, no one will.
You got a lot of cats.
I have a thing about strays.
Nice
The bat and the
line.
cat. It's got a nice ring.
You a new friend of yours?
I'm not so sure. I'm just here to unmask the truth about this cesspool we call a city. You're part of this too. How am I
Paul
part of this?
Dano.
Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you were. Way.
Oh wow. Ow!
All these years, you lied to me, Alfred. We all have our scars, Bruce.
He's still away.
He's involved in this?
Oh, he's not involved.
How do you know? He's a vigilante.
Who are you under there? What are you hiding?
Selena, don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
It can be cruel, poetic, or blind. But when it's denied, it's through violence you may find.
Justice. The answer's justice.
Come on, vengeance. Let's get into some trouble.
Oh! Oh!
Get wrong, get it.
Oh my god.
Please,
They're still
March.
rocking that March 4th.
Please, March, oh gosh,
They're
please.
still rocking that March 4th. And we're talking about, this is the most recent video they posted. So
Right.
far, they're still committed to it. But like you
Right.
said, they can move it. They're finding so many different ways to bring on the violence. And I absolutely love it. He's got the gun. And he doesn't just use it once to hit the guy in the head and put it down. No, I'm going to get you. And I'm going to get you. It's Excalibur now, baby. Oh,
Right.
man. I'm not sure how I feel about his Batman voice. Not going to lie. I don't hate it. But it seems a little more passive than I like it to be. I don't want it to be like, oh, man. Like, I thought Christian Bale's Batman voice was not the best. But
Right.
this was an actual trailer, not just a little cute scene between the two of them. But we got a whole lot more here. I love the poetry being read there by the Riddler. Paul Dano's a fantastic actor. Dude, I'm telling you, I think they hit a home run. I really do.
Bro, this is the first time they actually say the Riddler. Correct me if I'm wrong. In the other 2 trailers, they never actually mentioned the name the Riddler. You saw the question mark, but it's the first time they mentioned the name the Riddler. And I think that's huge in and of itself. What's really exciting is that this is not just, yes, you did see him come through the window, the little CGI scene, but there's a lot of practical effects, a lot of, like ground level fighting Batman,
Yeah.
but it's also a detective story. And Batman is the world's greatest detective, okay? People, if you are a DC comic book fan, you know, first and foremost, Batman was able to identify the identity of Clark Kent, aka Superman, even though nobody could just because of glasses. And
Right.
Batman is such a good detective that he figured out a plan. What's that called? The Judas Project, where he was able to take out the entire Justice League. The dude with no powers. All right, like, bro, Batman's raw. Batman. Oh, dude, I'm so excited.
He has trust
This is the
issues.
Batman they
He has
gave me,
trust
bro.
issues.
Oh, dude, I love it. And you know what's funny? At the end of that comic, right? They're like, "Well, we're gonna take a vote because we're not sure we want you in the Justice League." They're telling him after because I guess, of course, the bad guys get the plans to his plans for the Judas Project and use it against the Justice League. And he's like, "Listen, I don't know if I want to be in the Justice League because if you don't got a contingency plan for me, that just that's how raw he is." He's like, "Okay, go ahead,
I
take your
have a
vote."
contingency plan for you, Bruce Wayne. When you're sleeping, bullet to the head, bam, done.
Dude, I'm telling you, I love that so much. And I think the final thing is that they also show how formidable the Riddler is, right? Because the Riddler is one of the people who also discovers his identity as Bruce Wayne. And Edward Nygma has never been a like a formidable foe, like let's say a Joker, Killer Croc, one of those guys. It's always the mind games that he plays with Bruce Wayne, and he's actually smarter than him. One of the few villains that's actually smarter than. And people, oh man, Batman fans are gonna crush me right now. Go back in the comics, all right? He's smarter than Bruce Wayne. With that being said, it's his like when he said, "Oh, you're really not as smart as I think." They even got that right. It's his need to let everybody know he's the smartest. That's why he puts clues in there, letting people know, like letting the people know his names. That makes him like the Riddler. You know what I mean? And that's why he fails. But in a just little Riddler down there, little Riddler down there. What side is it? Right here. Boom. But from just a test of intellect, bro, it's like what was that movie with The Princess Bride, when they sit down to have a test of intellect, right? Remember with the poison over there? That's what it's like, cousin. It's like, never go into a battle of will when against a Sicilian, especially when it's when the price is death. You know, that's on the line. That's what it's like, bro. You don't want to sit down with the Riddler if you're just trying to outwit him, cousin. But oh, dude, so excited for this Nick. Day one, I don't even know if we're in school March 4th, but we're in school March 4th. It's going to be a late night, Daddy, because I'm going to watch it day one.
You know it's going to be a Thursday night. Absolutely. Oh, man. Never getting a land war with Asia. Anyways, that was fantastic. I love that trailer. Cannot wait. Again, if it has to be pushed back because everyone's worried, then fine. Hopefully we can get over all this in the next month or two. Hopefully we can adjust to it. Hoping. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
We know all things.